Hi everyone, it's Lynn Girardi again of WholeLifeBoogie.com. I'm switching it up a little bit. I'm trying things out on YouTube, and I'm trying to do. Some of you are entrepreneurs or budding entrepreneurs like myself, and maybe trying out YouTube or thinking of trying it out. So I'm just kind of sharing with you a little bit behind the scenes stuff while I'm doing that, and still sharing my message about positive thinking and the law of attraction. So just to be a little authentic here, I just changed my sweater because I just made this video the same day as the last video about the restaurant. But I'm trying out this thing of, they say like maybe you could do a couple of videos in one day so that you have some messages to share another day. So I'm trying this out now, and I'm filling you in on, that's the behind the scenes scoop. Okay. We'll see how this works. If this still comes across with the same energy I had earlier, I almost didn't do this. I almost talked myself out of it. So for those of you who are perfectionists as well, and and I'm thinking, oh geez, I can't do two in one day. I mean, maybe my energy won't be off, it won't be right or whatever. This is all the stuff that comes up when the monkey mind chatter and stuff, which I have something, have more to talk about on that monkey mind chatter for another video. That just reminds myself. So see, sometimes you do again, this is like the message I actually want to share is about getting into the high vibration no matter what you're doing, making the most of anything you're doing, even if it's as boring as like a doctor appointment or attending helping a senior, like a senior parent or something with a doctor appointment. And that's actually was going to be my example today of, you can add joy, ease, satisfaction, or fun to any ordinary routine day or routine thing you have to do. And I have to practice that more myself, because anytime you add a little fun or you do something that's a little bit, it makes something a little bit more pleasant. Again, positive moods and positive thoughts create more momentum, and more positive moods and more positive thoughts, and attract more positive ideas and good things to you. So here, by me pushing myself to do this second video tonight, even though I thought, well, maybe my energy's not as good or whatever, I'm just noticing now, by getting back into that more, kind of excited, fun state, I just had an idea while I was on the camera here with you about this whole other message about the monkey mind that I want to do for another video. So I'm so glad I remembered that, and I only remembered that because I'm doing this fun thing here, and fun ideas are attracted to fun moods. So I have to write that down. I'm going to write that down right now. Okay? Note to self. I have to do the monkey mind video. Okay, so I have to remember that because I had that in mind, and I have something fun planned for that. But anyway, getting back to, you could make even a doctor appointment fun. And here's my example. Yesterday, I went to help my father at a kind of a routine doctor appointment. I mean, maybe not totally routine, because it's one of those long medical tests where they have you sitting around, take some of this, scan that, sit around for 40 minutes, scan this, sit around for another 40 minutes, walk around. It's like these long drawn out days where you're like for several hours in a doctor's office or a medical facility. So anyway, even though we went for that, and thankfully things went very well, but you know, who wants to hang out for 4 hours in one of these places, okay? But you know what? A positive attitude can make even, you know, some chores like that turn into a fun day, a pleasant day, a doable day, or even a fun day. So this could happen for you too, and for myself too. I have to remember, for any kind of like boring or, you know, nerve-wracking doctor appointments or testings, or, you know, any routine things that you have to do that are boring. So the gist of it was that when we went to the yesterday to this you know, small medical testing place. Again, they need you to be there 4 hours to break up the tests, because it's different, you know, whatever. You got to take this, take that, and let it sit and walk around. But what I tried to do going into the day was saying, you know what, I have to do this to help. I want to help my father with this. Let's try to make this day pleasant. And what I did, and it seemed like what wound up kind of being attracted to me, or maybe rubbing off on other people, and we were bouncing off each other's energy, was that, you know, like from the Uber driver, we started making pleasant chit chat with him and joking around with him. So that got everybody in a good mood, even the Uber driver. You know, joke around with them, or just say pleasant things. You know, everybody is looking for some kind of upliftment each day. Everybody's got challenges in life, and if you don't feel great, you can make someone else feel good, and when they feel good, you'll feel better. Anyway, you know, you'll feel good too. Not that our happiness should depend on anybody's happiness. That's like one of the number one teachings in the Abraham Hicks law of attraction philosophy, which really makes a lot of sense to me and seems to work better for me in life. You know, it takes a lot of practice, but each of us is responsible for our own happiness and our own good moods, no matter what anybody is saying or doing. Again, each of us is responsible for our own good moods, no matter what anyone else is saying or doing, or whatever's happening in life. That's a challenge. That could be challenging, but with practice, you start to be able to control more of how you feel each day, no matter what's going on. So back to this story, you know, we got in the Uber. It was going to be a long day, but, you know, I was talking to the Uber driver, joking around with him. My father was chatting with the Uber driver. We have an attendant part-time for my father. That, you know, we were all joking around together and chatting. We get to the place, from the facility, from the receptionist to each nurse, or whatever's going on. Even if things, maybe you feel a little nervous or whatever at a doctor's office or whatever, it seems like if you go into any routine or boring chore with the idea that, let me try to make this a pleasant day. Let me see, you know, how can I, Abraham Hicks would call it pre-paving. How would I like to feel going into this day? Well, I would like it to be pleasant and upbeat and easy and convenient, and I want to feel good and have happy interactions with people. And ideally, I would like it to be fun. No matter what it is that I'm doing today, I would like to have some fun thrown in there. I actually like what one of my coaches, Jessica Caver-Lindholm, had said recently about some boring things she was doing, you know, some routine things she needed to do for herself. And she thought, how could I make this more fun? Okay, it was something for her business projects. And you can apply that to going to a doctor appointment, and that's what we did. So each of us trying to make, I mean, I know I was trying to do that. I don't know what anyone else was doing, but because I was trying to make the day as enjoyable as possible. And then, you know, so joking around with my father, the doctors, the Uber driver, you know, if you don't feel like you can joke around with people, you just, as far as, you know, like, you know, coming up with punchlines. even just being pleasant, or asking them how their day was, or getting into sharing some story, or sharing some inspiration with them. From the nurse to the doctor to the technician, everybody, we're all human. We all could use some positive reinforcement and uplifting, some kindness, and that always rubs off on everybody. And as a matter of fact, again, once you get into that positive vibration, even in this case, in a doctor's office, interacting with the different people who work there, or the patients, other patients there, that positive energy builds, and with the law of attraction, you attract more positive circumstances to you. We keep saying this in, I keep saying this in this video, and in all the law of attraction videos, that's what you hear, or most of them, that the energy you put out comes back to you. It just wound up being that day, yesterday, which was like a 4.5 hour sitting around a medical office testing day, was pleasant for, I think, us, the nurses, technicians. Everyone had some laughs, and everything went quickly. Law of attraction brought more positive matching circumstances. The Uber drivers and cars worked out very well. Everybody was in harmony. Things were getting done quickly, on time. There was no waiting. The area of where we had to wait, the little waiting room in between, like the main waiting room and the doctor's offices, the middle one, was empty. After like 2 people left, it was just the 3 of us in there. We had the room to ourselves. We were calm. My father was reading, pleasantly reading calmly. The attendant was calmly checking out his stuff, and relaxed and enjoying looking at his phone or whatever, like we all do. And I was actually able to be more productive over there than in a cafe like Starbucks, where I try to work on, some business projects and job connection, networking things. I got more like job applications done and networking type, really job applications done, and emails caught up with, while I was in this nice, quiet reception area in a medical facility where the 3 of us were just enjoying our time waiting for the test to finish up for 4 hours. So we actually had a nice day, and that was a mundane thing on a to-do list, and we all had a pleasant day. We were tired afterwards, but we did have a pleasant day, so we did have a little energy left over despite all of that. So maybe you can make some of your routine, quote-unquote chores or things on your to-do list more pleasant, even if it's going to a doctor's office yourself or to help someone else. You could always make any day a good day, a better day, with a positive attitude, which the law of attraction will help you to make flourish and grow into more positive momentum. That's how we have an easier path in life and get into the flow of all God's wonderful blessings. So thanks for tuning in. If you liked this video too, please like and hit the subscribe button sign. I would appreciate that. It helps with the YouTube algorithm so that this message and my videos can get to more people, to hopefully share this message and put more positivity in the world, and and help these videos to get in front of more people, so that YouTube's computers will see it as a worthwhile thing. I think that's how it works. But thank you so much. Make every day a pleasant, happy day. And hey, this is a new year, right? So it's a new year. Let's make 2020 even brighter. Oh, here we go. Oh, happy 2020. Make it bright, everybody. It's Lynn Girardi of Whole Life Boogie. Have a great day, no matter what's on your to-do list. Bye.